What's it like living with migraine on a daily basis?
So it's a lot of things. It can be debilitating. It can be really scary. It can also be really disconnecting from the world because a lot of people don't understand what migraine even is. So describing what it is and how it's different from a headache can really take some people off guard. So at school, when I have a migraine, I can't do anything. I have to sit in class and I can't really take notes very well. It's really hard to think. I basically have to go home and sleep. And I found that for my friends too, we all have the same symptoms with migraine. So it affects our lives so much. It's really hard to function.
Yeah, it's completely debilitating, even at school when I do show up. Teachers don't get it, nurses don't get it. No one really understands what it's really like. You kind of feel detached from the world in a sense because it is an invisible illness, so you look okay, but you're in severe pain and people will never understand unless they've been through it.
What are some of the other symptoms you experience besides headache?
So I have chronic nausea along with it. I have auras, almost visual hallucinations. I hear sounds. I can smell weird things, and it's a sensory overload essentially, where I can't function at all, and I feel completely debilitated.
What are some of the things you've missed out on in your daily life, like social events?
Well, for me, I love going to concerts. I loved going to concerts before migraine really became an issue for me, and I've been really upset to miss out on the concerts that I love going to. But at the same time, sometimes I do go to a concert, and when I do go, I decide that it's worth it for me, that the pain is worth it, and the next few days when I'm in a lot of pain, I feel really happy because I was able to have that experience. So while yes, I have missed out on a lot of experiences that I wanted to take part in, like parties or going to really loud concerts, at the same time, it's I value those experiences so much more now that I know how it feels to have migraine.
What about Miles for Migraine? What have you felt that since you've been participating in Miles for Migraine? What have you done to help?
I've actually never missed a Miles for Migraine event since it started. So I've been to every single one, and I think it's a great sense of community. I've never met other kids, especially girls, who share some experience that I do, who are similar ages and have started chronic migraine pediatrics and have similar issues and deal with school life and relationships and family life in a very similar concept that I do, where struggling relating to everyone else around you.
Yeah. It's an amazing community. I have found it really hard to have friends who understand what migraine is, just because it's invisible. If you don't have it, you can't really relate, just because it's this disease. So having other friends who also understand and being able to text someone and say, oh hey, I'm having a bad day, can we talk about it? That is such an amazing feeling. So I'm so grateful to have these people.
Me too.
Yeah.
And just say one last thing about stigma. How does stigma affect your life when you are dealing with migraine?
Oh my goodness.
Invisible illness.
Okay, so
Spoonie.
at school is my main issue because I have migraine, but I don't like to let it interfere with my life. But obviously, when you get to a certain point with your pain, you have to go home, you have to rest, you have to recover, and a lot of the nurses at my school don't understand. So it's this issue of trying to portray to other people what you're going through while also saying I'm a warrior, I'm a fighter, this isn't gonna take over my life, but at the same time it's such a big deal for me. Yeah.
I guess making sure that doesn't define me, regardless of what other people see it as. People have known that I have a chronic illness. I miss school because of it. I live a different life completely from, I guess, my peers. Especially at the age of 18, most people haven't dealt with real struggles in life, and I faced mine before everyone else has. But that doesn't define me, and I have to make sure that people understand that first, and that I'm me as a person, and I have a personality. I like things that are fun, and I like having a real life rather than just chronic disease.
Yeah, a big issue for me is that some people say why can you do this thing if you have a migraine? Why would you go out and have this experience? Isn't it so much worse for you? Isn't it making you feel awful? And my response to that is it's worth it to me. I'm choosing to go out and live my life, and the pain that I get from that is worth it to me because I am becoming myself, becoming my person. Yeah.
And misery becomes a choice at some point.
Yeah, and I refuse to step back and not live my life.
Exactly.
You guys.